Capricorn, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Capricorn, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Hold on, you guys. All right, so let's do this, Capricorn. Two cards for Capricorn for their highest good. This is going to be for Capricorn spirit. Two cards, please, for Capricorn. Wow. Okay. So you start off with the faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Oh, wow. This is nice. Good for you, Capricorn. Good for you. Get ready for these new beginnings coming in far, close and far, you guys, close and far. And then you have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life, definitely. Any size, way, any form, all kinds of abundance is coming into your life. Could be food, it could be prosperity, it could be anything, love, it could be everything, you guys. Abundance is pouring into your life, so be ready. Good, good, good. All right, so Capricorn, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. All right. One card for the current, Capricorn, situation, the past, the what's hidden, hopes and fears, what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Wow. All right, Capricorn. So, goodness, my goodness, there's so much here. All right, so you start off with the Five of Cups. You know, there could be something here that you're feeling regret about, maybe some kind of loss, a disappointment, something you're going through, but definitely very unfocused, disconnected. Maybe it's in the past also. It could have been in the past because you're moving forward. So we'll see. You also have the Temperance card here for what the situation. The Temperance card is talking about trying to balance everything. You know, you need to balance everything: your home, your family, your work, your career, your children. Make sure you're doing everything. Okay, not overdoing it, but make sure you're having enough time for your children, for yourself, for your family, for your career. You know, make sure it's like, balanced. I also feel like you are very divinely guided. I feel like you need patience. You need to find your patience. You need to be calm about things. You have the 10 of Cups for the past, and the 10 of Cups is about just being happy, moving towards happiness, thinking positive and things also. You also have the 4 of Wands here for the what's hidden, and definitely moving forward, so it's good. You're progressing forward. There's celebration. There could be some kind of marriage here also. But there's just happiness, so it's good. You have the 2 of Swords here for the hopes and fears, and definitely going in a new direction. I feel like you're contemplating some kind of decision also. Wow. Yeah, you're trying to figure things out. And then you have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is talking about like not rushing into anything, change, that you're ready for all this change to come in. So it's good. Who doesn't want the change, right? Because we need the change. Yep, you're ready for all this change to come through. You also have the 4 of Swords for what you need to work on. You really need to start working on that rest. Start taking care of that rest. Start taking care of yourself, resting enough, making sure that you're taking care of your health needs, especially emotionally and mentally. Then you have the Judgment card here. The Judgment card here is talking about that you're going through this judgment, seeing the truth in everything, waking up, and you're not doing the same thing over and over. So very nice. All right, so let's do this. Let's clarify the cards, Capricorn, and see what is going on for you. All right, let's see. Clarify the Five of Cups. Take what resonates with you, Capricorn, and leave the rest. Clarify the Five of Cups for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn for their highest good. Wow. All right, so you do have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is talking about, like, you know, you're very disconnected. You're very disappointed or sad. You know, there could have been some kind of loss, even a grief, but you just feel down about things. They're asking you to really, like, really start trusting your intuition, because your intuition is here. You're very intuitive, Capricorn, but yet you don't use your gift of intuition. You know, that little nudge that, you know, your instincts, that little nudge that tells you, hey, get out of this room, or don't go in there, you know, and you listen to it. Well, you need to listen to it all the time, especially with decisions that you're making, as you're trying to make. Really start doing that. Okay, use your intuition. You have the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Cups says that you have a lot of support from friends and family. That, not to forget that you are very supported, that you do have people around you that support you very much. Also feel like you could be, you know, that for you to get together in some kind of group, or like a get together and celebrate. I feel like there's that they're asking you, you know, get out of the house, or, you know, leave that regret and go do some kind of celebration for yourself. Wow, that's beautiful. And then you have the Temperance card. And why is the Temperance card here for the situation? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is big right here. So you do have the Temperance card, and they're asking you to balance everything. They're asking you to be calm and have patience, because there's a lot of stuff that you're going through. I feel with the Three of Swords that there is some kind of sadness here, and you really need to take care of your emotions. You know, not to be in your emotions so much, but I feel like there is some kind of hurt, some kind of sadness here. I also feel with the Seven of Swords that, you know, maybe there was a betrayal, or there's going to be some kind of betrayal, because the Seven of Swords is about, you know, having some kind of betrayal, you know, hiding, keeping quiet about things, being sneaky, keeping a secret, stuff like that. And they want you to know that if it's you having some kind of betrayal, or you're doing some kind of betrayal to somebody else, that you could do it a better way, that you don't need to be doing that way, and that you will be caught. Okay, so be careful with that. And if it's not you and you're picking up this energy, then that means it's a warning that they're telling you, be careful. Be careful, because there's some kind of betrayal out there that's going to leave you like this, sad. It's going to hurt you. There's going to be some kind of sadness here. Okay, but regardless of it coming through, I feel like there is a betrayal coming towards you, so be careful. And it's just a lot. It's like you're gonna be very emotional with it. They're asking you to be calm. They're asking you to have patience. Okay, and then you have the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups in the past says that you were moving towards happiness. You were thinking positive, and maybe you still need to keep doing that, continuing to do that. So please keep doing that. You know, think positive. Remember, you have a lot of support from your friends and family, and don't give up. Okay. You have the Four of Wands here for what's hidden. And why is the Four of Wands here for what's hidden? One more card. Wow. So you're definitely moving forward. You're definitely moving forward from the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is saying, you know, you're progressing forward. You know, this is something that you're not going to see. It's not going to, you haven't seen it yet, so it's hidden. You are going to be moving forward. So no matter how you feel or what, you are definitely going to be moving forward. I feel like there could be some kind of marriage here, some kind of proposal also, but definitely celebration and moving forward. I feel with the Eight of Cups, a lot of you guys are going through a spiritual journey, and you could be doing that right now. You could be searching for answers, but definitely there's going to be a lot of change coming through, because you also have the Tower here. When a Tower shows up, it means that there is definitely a lot of change, because not only are you going through this change, you're going to have change, but you're going through this judgment. And you yourself are going to wake up. You're going to see things differently. You're not going to have this. You're not going to be doing the same thing over and over, Capricorn. But I also feel for a lot of you guys with this Eight of Cups that you're definitely leaving something behind, going in a new direction, not wanting to do the same thing over and over. You're going on a different journey. You're going in a different way. So, wow, it's a lot. Then you have the Two of Swords, and one more for the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Capricorn? All right, so hold on, you guys. Let me get my little rolling kit. Okay, so you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Sorry about that. So with the Knight of Wands here, I feel like there is going to change coming in because you do have the Tower card. You are leaving something behind. There's just something here that's you're going to see something. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I skipped over this. Okay, so well, you know what? We're going to take all three cards. I took out an extra card here. So you do, let's go back to the Two of Swords. So definitely a message. Sorry, you guys. I had a knock on the door. So kind of threw me off. All right, so you do have the Two of Swords here, and I do feel like you're trying to go in a new direction. I feel like you're contemplating some kind of decision. Definitely with the Seven of Cups here. With the Seven of Cups, you're contemplating a decision, a difficult decision. You're going in a new direction. I also feel like you need to keep going on with your dreams. If you have any goals or inspirations or trying to create something, I feel like you need to keep going at it and not give up. Okay, even though you're going through a lot, I still feel like you need to try to accomplish your dreams. Like try to do what you want to create with your goals and stuff, because I do feel like there is success here. There's a lot of growth here also for it. So please do that. If you have that chance, do it, because it's here. It's telling you. They're asking you to really rest, to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself. There could be somebody around you that could be pregnant, or you could be pregnant. But there's definitely some kind of energy here about pregnancy. I also feel like, or you know somebody that's pregnant. I also feel like you really need to nurture yourself and take care of yourself because you do a lot. With the Queen of Wands, don't give up on anything. Find your strength, find your determination to keep going with your dreams, your inspirations, your aspirations, everything that you need to. You just keep going with it. I know it's hard. Life is hard in general, but you're going to get through everything that we're going through. Things are going to look better, because things are changing, and they wouldn't give you these cards if they didn't think it was going to get better. Abundance is coming of all kinds. There's growth. There's new horizons. There's new beginnings here. So just know that, okay? And then we go to the Knight of Wands. And why is the Knight of Wands here for Capricorn? Card. Wow, you definitely need to start taking care of yourself. Really need to. So with the Empress card, I do also feel like there is some kind of abundance coming in for you. With the Empress card, with the Knight of Wands, you have the Empress, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to start feeling excited about creating something, about all the changes that are going to come in. They're asking you to embrace all these changes, okay? Just let them come in. Don't try to control them. Take care of yourself. Really start taking care of yourself. I feel like you just need to nurture yourself and love yourself and take care of yourself and make yourself the priority in now, okay? Because you're like really tired. It's showing up in the situation and in the what you need to work on, and also right here what you need to do now. So really take care of yourself, okay? You're going through a lot, and you really need to take care of your emotional state and your physical state. You have the Three of Pentacles, and people look up to you. They recognize all the hard work that you're doing. I feel like there is that you're trying to build something. There is some kind of partnership. There is some kind of abundance here. But I also feel like you have a lot of people that support you, that no matter what, you're trying to build something, and they're seeing you, like they're recognizing everything that you're doing, especially building something, creating something. But definitely some kind of partnership is here. You have the Four of Swords here, and why is the Four of Swords here for Capricorn, and what you need to do now, work on? Wow, nice. All right, so really get your rest. Take care of yourself and rest. Like I said, take care of your emotional state. Really take care of yourself, because you have the King of Cups here. When the King of Cups shows up, he knows how to handle everything. He just wants to have peace. He wants to balance everything out. And that's what you need to do. Have peace in your mind. Have peace in your heart. Okay, stop dealing with all this stuff. Walk away if you have to, but find your peace because you need that. Um, Somebody could be coming in to give you some kind of advice, or you could be giving somebody advice also, but I definitely feel like it's somebody coming in to give you some kind of advice. They're asking you to take it. They're asking you to rest, asking you to nurture yourself. They're also saying that to think positive in everything, no matter what, because they know that you want this happiness. They know that you want to go towards happiness, that you want to be, but in order for you to do that, you need to be positive in everything, even if it seems like it's not. Like things are not going to be better, or you feel down, or you feel like you feel sad or betrayed. You still need to try to say, you know what, I'm going to get through this. No matter what, I'm going to get through it. As hard as it is, as hurtful as it is, I'm still going to get through it. Okay. So really try your best to think positive about things and rest, 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 rest. I cannot stress that enough because they're telling me to tell you rest. You have the Judgment card here, and why is the Judgment card here? Wow, one more card. So you're definitely changing because you have the Judgment card here, and the Judgment card shows up. There's things that you didn't see before that you're finally seeing. There's truths, there's revelations, there's like, wow, I can't believe all this, and you're seeing things, you're going through this judgment, like you're reborn, rebirth, regaining your senses. I do feel like you have plans, that you know what you need to do. I feel like you do know what you need to do. I feel like you need to have patience, and I feel like you're still trying to decide on something with the Two of Wands. And I also feel with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, just have your patience, okay? Because it's the timing. Everything is going to fall into place like the way you want to, but you need to have your patience. You need to find your patience, okay? Because you need that. You need that, and you need to be calm about things. I also feel like you're going to reap the rewards that you've been doing, because you've been working very hard, and you're going to reap the rewards from it. But you just need to have that patience, okay? Have that calmness and that patience. All right, so all right, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.